Hello, this is Matthew Wisenand. It's been a while since I've gotten on one of these. I figured I might as well give a ring here and chit-chat a bit. I'm actually going off to pick up my car from the shop. Had a few issues with it. How's quarantine treating you guys? Hopefully it's doing well. I've gotten my computer to get set up again. I've gotten a lot more experience trying to make sure I've got video editing software. My wife's been setting that up a little bit as well. If you haven't checked out our other channel, S&M GD S&M Game Dungeon, I haven't posted on there since 2017. I posted, of course, on my own channel last May and last year, but I'm actually going to get back into making content. Kind of got in the kick of it again. I've just been really busy despite everything, as I generally try and stay busy regardless of what's going on. As such, I decided to go ahead and record this, because why not? I know the lighting's not all that good. I apologize if it's constantly adjusting. But I wanted to talk to you guys about a couple ideas I had. So one, I know I said I was going to be recording some stories for like D&D and other games like that. I've gotten a few more as well. I'm probably going to be doing one fairly soon, but I'm going to have to set a time for it, the schedule, because a part of it is I have to have a set schedule for when I record these things. The biggest problem I tend to have with a lot of recording videos is I actually have to have a schedule to record. That is the mistake I was having, whereas I would do it when I felt like it, which is a terrible idea if you're trying to actually have a successful channel. Now here I'm mostly just doing it for fun. Whether it's successful or not is less important to me. It just seems like a fun thing to do, which is probably a better attitude to have, in that going into it, just enjoying it, just wanting to do it, as opposed to feeling like it's an obligation. Mostly I've just been interested in getting back into the swing of things, if you will, because we were doing video recordings on Saturdays back in 2017, but both of us have gotten very busy. But now my wife is working at the house, and now I am working again full-time, despite the fact that the coronavirus is here. We're going to be working full-time. I just started working again on Friday, and I got the motivation to go and start doing recordings. So I'm going to be doing recordings of a couple games. We're playing a lot of Minecraft at the moment, but I'm probably not just going to be recording that. That's just one of the games we're recording. We had a request for it last summer to do Minecraft recordings, but I haven't really had a chance to go sit down and kind of work up the nerve to play it until recently. I got a lot back into Minecraft. Part of it is because I was off work for a few weeks. Gave me the opportunity to play a lot of it, which has got me realizing that, yes, I am hooked again. It's it's been a decade since I've really played it a lot, like 2012, 2013, so about 7-8 years, I guess. But now I'm into it again. I'm more than happy to do recordings. I've been setting up, trying to figure out what mod pack, and I think I found a good one. We've had a lot of experience with it. It does crash upon occasion. I mean, it's Minecraft, it's to be expected, especially with larger mod packs. It'll crash or stall, but we can edit those things out if necessary. As for other games I've been thinking about recording, I've got a couple of candidates. One is the Shadows of War, Shadows of Mordor. I've been playing through those. Final Fantasy 15, which I've been playing through. I could always start a new game plus once I complete the story. Or I can just go back and play through the first part again, because I want you guys to enjoy it too. I'm sure you've seen other people play through it. Because there's going to be a lot of times where there's nothing going on, like they're driving around, I'm not going to use the fast travel mechanic. Instead, I'll tell stories. So, plan to keep it interesting and not boring. Anyway, as for gaming purposes, role-playing games, I've been spending a lot of time working on a couple of ideas I have for campaigns I plan to host, and I also plan to work on how was to put it? A couple stories that I'm interested in telling. I'm probably not going to animate them at the moment. but I might get more into animation later down the line, because I used to do that back in high school, but I haven't really messed around with animation in a few years, so I would have to get back in the swing of things before I go full hog into that. As for books, I've been playing a lot of 5th edition D&D on the weekends, and I've been looking through all the books. I'm more than interested in talking about some of that. We just completed a story arc in the first D&D 5th edition campaign I've played in. I've played a few one-shots at conventions, but it's the first time I've actually played a proper campaign with it. It's been a lot of fun. As for older editions, I'm probably going to have a few stories from those to tell as well, because I've got quite a few campaigns under my belt, including one that will be a very long series that deals with Kingdom Hearts, because I used to run a campaign. Now, before you think of it, this isn't the Kingdom Hearts that you're expecting. It's not with Sora and all the characters from there. It's going to be more along the lines of the kind of a darker kind of universe where many things, not just Disney properties, not just Square Enix properties, but all sorts of things were involved. Like we had Doctor Who, Megatron, we had characters from South Park, we had my own creations, we had My Little Pony characters, we had all sorts of stuff in there. So expect it to be completely insane off the wall. Some of it will be very reasonable. I came up with a lot of ideas with it, so I still have a lot of the notes from the original campaign in 2012 and 2011. So on the plus side, I have a lot of information related to it. So because I have so much information, I'll be able to get the detailed information to you guys and tell the story, even able to look at my old notes to make sure that it matches. Anyway, so I look forward to that. I might even have some of the original footage or audio or video from back then, because some of it I got recorded on my computer, some of it I have lost, but a big chunk of it I still have. I'm going to go in and kind of go back through it to see what all happened in some of the early stuff, and then kind of put it in context of what I remember, because I don't want to tell you a story and then find out that I misremembered half of it. Anyway, I got to go for now, but talk to you guys later. And yeah, I expect recordings fairly soon, at least probably just one-on-one chats. And yes, I will be clean-shaven. This is just a temporary thing. All right, anyway, see you guys later. Goodbye. And stay healthy, stay safe. Bye.